Most people think it's impossible to escape North Korea, but this woman proved it is possible by not just escaping once, but by escaping twice. In the first part of the series, I showed how Ji-yoon escaped the first time, but in this video, I'll show how she pulled off the unthinkable, escaping North Korea a second time. And her story begins in a North Korean prison. Ji-yoon was in a room with 50 other prisoners, and she was forced to sit 18 hours a day with only a bucket for a toilet. One day, her leg began to swell and emitted a terrible odor. The guards thought she was about to pass away, so they sent her to a medical facility. Ji-yoon knew this would be her last chance to escape. The first time she escaped, she did it with her brother, but this time, with her leg in rough shape, she decided to get help from a North Korean broker. Brokers help people escape, but most of the time, it's only to sell them off as servants to Chinese farmers. She hid her leg from the broker, knowing he likely wouldn't accept her if he saw it. The broker assembled a small group of 3, and they met Ji-yoon in a remote location before they all headed to the Tumen River. At midnight, they crossed the Tumen River into China at a spot where the broker knew there were no guards. They found a taxi in China, but the driver was instantly suspicious, asking why only one person in their group spoke Chinese. Ji-yoon had to play it off, saying the men were from Koreatown and the other woman was her deaf sister. Later in the journey, the driver pressed her for more answers, and Ji-yoon decided to make a split-second decision. She rolled up her pants and showed him the horrifying leg, claiming she had been bitten by a snake while hiking. The driver was then completely shocked, immediately believing her, and then sped off to their destination. Once they finally arrived at the safe house, the broker was initially angry, not knowing what Ji-yoon was saying to the taxi driver, but after Ji-yoon explained how she had saved them, the group bursted into laughter. The next morning, the broker let Ji-yoon have just one call with her son. As they both cried on the phone, the broker had a change of heart and told Ji-yoon, "You saved my life last night. I will now save yours." He then helped Ji-yoon reunite with her son. Through a pastor in China, Ji-yoon and her son were eventually handed over to the United Nations and flown to the United Kingdom, where she finally lived free.